What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back. I'm the Guitarist 562, and I do video game guides and walkthroughs. And today we're going to be going over the server update that's going to be happening on April 1st. So I don't know if you guys were aware of this, but on April 1st, there's going to be basically a server update, which is going to be a couple of changes, which says fix an issue where the y-axis, I don't know if you guys noticed the up and down is kind of all over the place. It's abnormal after setting camera sensitivity to the max. They've also fixed an issue where if player sees an interaction button from another player, if you ever press select, you can't open up your map. You have to dodge roll away from another person. They also fixed an issue where mount control settings would not save. So if you like to use your mount, it definitely saved you from that. Reduced the amount of damage received while using skills in PvP from 50% to 15%. I don't know if you guys know how big of a big deal that is, but that's going to be kind of a really tough situation to call and see what's going to happen. But I mean, if you've ever done PvP, you know that rangers literally decimate you, and you have to use all of your skills just to kind of protect yourself, to have some sort of hyper armor to survive. And it still brings you down to about 30-40% health. And now the damage mitigation going from 50% to 15% is going to be interesting. So that means mages that used amplified meteors, it's all across the board. So that means if they're standing there, they're going to get hit more than they're going to take a lot more damage. For example, before it was a 50% damage reduction, but now it's 15. So now mages that stay right there are just going to get just destroyed, because if you amplify meteor, you're just basically a sitting duck. And same thing with rangers that use thundering arrow to just achieve their hyper armor. Same thing. That's kind of like one of the biggest changes that I don't know how it's going to play out, and I'm kind of worried that it's going to be honestly terrible. But I won't hold my opinion further until we actually see it. But mages and every other class that is ranged is going to be able to rejoice. I just feel like priests are going to get really shafted with that, because priests already don't really have skills to protect themselves from damage mitigation, really, realistically. Let's see. It's fixed an issue where the Court of the Ravens buff increases PvP defense plus 3% was not being applied properly. They fixed an issue where occasionally the reset timer for regional quests would not show the proper time. Fixed an issue where certain regional quests were not able to be completed, for example, like the Tusk Tyrant and the Red Wind Black Wind. Fixed an issue where the entry requirement for the Time Dungeon was incorrect. Right now, Time Dungeons is level 35. And the gear score is around 1250, in case you wanted to know. They fixed an issue where some appearance changes could not be saved. Fixed an issue where when turning it in a repeatable quest, instead of showing the number of quest completions in the pop-up window, the number of quest items was being shown instead. They fixed an issue where the paying your dues quest, where it was possible to break the item required count. Fixed an issue where some gold ingots in Krista's Depth Collection quest could not be collected. Fixed an issue where the battlefield base capture system message was not displayed. They also fixed an issue where if a player touched a dungeon exit portal before the dungeon cleared pop-up appeared, an incorrect escape message was displayed. For example, the dungeon penalties that everyone was getting, or the matchmaking penalty. They also fixed a display issue with the Depth Alchemist Bella traits. Fixed the spawn cycle of workers in the decorative fishing pond, and that's kind of confusing, but we'll definitely get to that, and I definitely want to talk about that. This is definitely something that you make in your state. You actually create a pond in your state as a decoration, so that's where that comes from. They changed the time from 60 minutes to 480 minutes when spawning 5 types of estate workers related to ancient weapon materials at the estate building fishing pond. Changed the appearance of 5 types of estate workers and related to ancient weapon materials at estate taverns of level 4 or higher. But I don't know what they're trying to do with that, because what exactly are appearances really going to matter. I'd rather have the artisans that are just locked out, that haven't really been in the game, but that they make the mats, but they are in there. The next thing is, let's see, they changed the appearance, changed the probability of the appearance of 5 kinds of ancient weapon materials related estate workers that appear in the fishing pond from 5% to 10%. So it's kind of vague. It seems like you can actually fish for these ancient weapon materials in your estate, as long as you have the pond in your estate. So that means I'm probably going to have to tear down my taming and then just put something else in there. Let's see. Update previous versions of these notes included the line adjusted the drop rate of the red energy fragment from the superior gathering reward chest. This line was incorrect. The red energy fragment can only be found when turning in the corrupted node to a Tolarian Oathkeeper, and is a guaranteed reward for doing so. So now it's going to be a guaranteed reward to get the red energy fragment. Before it wasn't. You would get B gear, so that's actually pretty good. So today, during these node wars, we're actually going to get shafted because it gives you a chance. But thankfully now it's going to actually give it to you. So really looking forward to that. So I know you might have a lot of questions, and there's so much to kind of just break down in this update. But all you really need to know is that they're fixing the nodes to actually give you the material that you need for ancient weapons finally. Definitely build a pond in your state. And let's look forward to the kind of PvP changes that are going to be happening in the game. I don't know what else to say, but hopefully it's not completely detrimental. But I just want to thank you guys for watching the video, and I do apologize for the lack of thumbnails and the lack of quality content. To be honest, again, like I've been saying over and over again, I've actually been thoroughly enjoying this game coming back. I've been having a blast. I've actually grinded out another Zerg to 35, and I actually grinded you know, my Zerg class skill from basically like 20 all the way up to 35, and I'm almost 36. So I'm basically back in the game, being extremely active, and I look forward to many more of the changes that this game has to offer. So that's it, guys. Take it easy. Thanks you guys for everything, and let me know what you guys are looking forward to in terms of videos, questions that you guys have. There's so much that I still need to show you guys, like how the correct method to use embers for your S weapons, fishing, estates, ancient weapons stories, how to complete your weapons, where the materials drop from. But there's just, like, again, I just need time to do it all. But thank you guys for everything, and stay blessed, guys. I'll see you next time.